guys, welcome back to the life of Ava. I'm doing a story time. I was going to do it inside, but my mom's inside, and I guess I haven't really told her about. It's just I'm still a little camera shy, and my sister would just bug in. Oh, son, hello. So my story time is going to be about the time my house caught on fire. This is not a joke. It did catch on fire. Yeah. I thought the neighbor's stove was on. Let's get started. So it was about, I believe, 3 years ago, because I was 8. So yeah, 3 years ago. And we decided to go surprise my stepdad with lunch. And so when we went to surprise him, we ended up going to a park after we ate, and we were playing. My sister was she was either 1 or 2, I don't remember, but she had an accident, so we ended up going home to get her a change of clothes. We get home, and my mom opened the door, and just a black cloud of smoke just like hit her face. And so we're kind of freaking out. It was at the time we had a baby cat Tiger. We don't have him anymore, sadly. He was in the window and he couldn't breathe. We got there mid-fire. He could not breathe. He was about to, he couldn't breathe. My mom runs into the door to get him out. And we were going to call the cops, but it wasn't working. I don't remember. I do know something happened to my mom's phone, I believe, and we couldn't. So we ended up having to flag down people. We flagged somebody, and they called the police. And so, yeah, when we got the cat out, and I'm holding the cat, and I remember I was 8 because I had broke my clavicle, my shoulder bone, and I broke it when I was 8, and I was holding the cat. And so we used the person's phone to call my stepdad, and he rushes there. Didn't have the car. We had the car. We were gonna pick him up once he was done with work. So his boss let him use his work car, truck, I guess, and he floors it there. And my mom, papa, our grandfather, and grandmother, they lived in pretty much the same block as us. We could walk there when I was 8. I could easily walk there, which is a funny story that I will tell you. But so I'm freaking out. They get there, and they end up bringing me. We end up going to their house and staying there till the firefighters and all that to see what happened. My brother was with his father, my sister was little, and so I ended up going with my aunt for, I think, about a week. So the same day the fire had hit, not only I went with my aunt, but I also went shopping because the fire actually started in my room. It was an electric fire. The outlets were, I think it was because they were old. But, so it started in my room, everything was destroyed. My sister had her clothes in there. So my grandma took me shopping. Her friend actually was there, and she was really nice. She ended up buying me a bunch of clothes. And so we get back, and then I get my stuff that I just bought, and I go with my aunt. She lived about an hour away. Or, no, it was 2 hours, because we lived far away from her. So she takes me there to her little small apartment with my cousins. And so, yeah, when we got back, they told me. We ended up moving in because, another thing, oh, mosquito. We were actually planning to move up to Ohio because of certain reasons, I'm not going to say. We were going to move up to Ohio, so most of everything was in a box. And a lot of the stuff that was in the box didn't get destroyed, surprisingly. And so none of that got destroyed. But none of my room was packed. We were packing more of the decorations because we were about to move, but it wasn't close enough to where we would start packing my room because we didn't need to. That time, it would just be inconvenient and all that. So, yeah. So we found out, it was an electric fire from my outlet, and since it started in my room because it was, you walk in, it would be a little area. There was the laundry room. You would walk to the side, and there would be the living room. You walk straight, kitchen. I remember there was a hallway, the bathroom, my room, and then my brother's room was across from my room. And then there was, you would go back into a little section again, and that would be my mom's room too, which also led to the backyard. I'm gonna stand up because I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes. So, yeah. So all that spot had happened. But everything was almost packed up. A lot of the stuff was okay, but like I said, none of my room or my brother's room or any of those. That was really packed up, and so when we ended up moving in with my grandma and grandpa, well, my great-grandma and my great-grandfather. We ended up moving in with them, and although I didn't have a room, which I was fine with because it was like a couple weeks before we were moving to Ohio, so we were staying with them. I got close very fast. You know, I had my best friend Lexi. She lived right there. We went to the same school. Her grandma, it was so nice. She gave me 2 trash bags full of, I think it was 3 trash bags full of clothes. And so I got clothes really fast. Again, I did also have to go get different clothes because Lexi was a year older than me, and she was taller than me. So some of her clothes didn't fit me, so I ended up having to go shopping. But not for a lot. I was very grateful for what I did get. I was very grateful that no one was in that house because I think I don't know if it was I can't even. I don't know, but it was a blessing that we happened to leave the house that day that the fire had started. And it was crazy. And to this day, I remember it. And yeah, hope you enjoyed my story time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn that the notification bell on so you can get notification anytime I upload a video, and bye!